If you're a business owner with back payroll tax problems, what do you do? Hey, I'm R.C. Thornton, licensed tax professional, and today I wanted to talk with you about one of the biggest tax problems that people in business can get into. You know, it's one thing to owe the IRS or the state back income taxes, but it's a totally different thing to owe them back payroll taxes. Because, you know, your income taxes are kind of a function of your financial situation and the money you're making, right? Payroll taxes are a function of how much you are supposed to take out of your employees' salaries for taxes and remit them. So even if you're not personally making a lot of money or your business isn't very profitable, you could still easily owe 6-7 figures in back payroll taxes. And a lot of people, especially in this kind of weird economy we have that issue. So what do you need to know and what do you need to implement as the top 3 things if you're a business owner to fix back payroll tax problems? Number 1 is be totally and completely honest with yourself. You really need to honestly evaluate and analyze what it is and how it is that your business can continue onwards. Because the problem is, like, if you are owing all of this money and not remitting these payroll taxes, the IRS calls that pyramiding, where you add more and more liabilities on top like a pyramid. You just need to be honest with yourself about if your business structure financially is working out. You know, do not treat these unpaid payroll taxes like a working capital loan to keep your business going, because that will get you in a world of trouble if it has not already. So I know, look, I'm an entrepreneur too, you know, and it's tough sometimes to be objective about where we are and what's going on in our business, but you absolutely must do that in this case. If your business cannot continue on as a going concern without not remitting payroll taxes, you should probably not be in business anymore. And you should really evaluate what needs to change on the underlying structure. I'm not saying that to, hurt someone's entrepreneurial dreams. It's just the truth. I mean, you don't want to get in a position where you have all this money. So if you can't figure it out, you should stop doing it, but really double down on figuring out your working capital structure in your business so you can get this thing fixed. So let's say you do figure out, okay, I know how to be on top of my payroll taxes from now on to make sure that my taxes are remitted timely. Like, the back stuff is still a problem, but the current stuff, I have that unlocked. What's the second thing you need to do? The second thing you need to do is pay off the trust fund portion of the taxes as fast as possible. The trust fund portion are basically those parts of the taxes that represent your employees' portion. So the federal withholding and half of all the Social Security, Medicare taxes. You want to pay that off as quickly as possible, because that's the stuff the IRS could stick on you personally as the business owner, and that's not what you want. Now look, you want to pay that stuff off because it's one thing if your business entity owes a bunch of penalties and interest and tax, like, there's more options to deal with that. But if the IRS is coming after you for those taxes personally, then that's just going to stick with you for a long time. The portion that the IRS can charge against you, you want to take care of that and raise capital from other means to pay it off as quickly as possible and as fast as possible. So they're not coming after you or your business partners or other responsible people. The third thing is you need to work on setting up some sort of workable payment arrangement with them for the balances that you still have outstanding. You need to get something set up that's affordable and workable so you can start to chip away at this. And you need to make it such so that you're not crushing your business and hurting your other financial needs on the back end. And that's a big part of the negotiations. I mean, for these payroll tax cases, you're going to be submitting oftentimes hundreds, if not thousands of pages of documentation to the IRS. It is a big undertaking. So look, guys, if you have a payroll tax back problem, there is a solution out, but it really requires you to be brutally honest with yourself and to take very uncomfortable steps in order to get it fixed. I know it can be fixed. You really need to address the underlying issues and be willing to do whatever it takes. So after you've watched this video, if you're thinking, RC, I'm ready to step up to the plate, I want to take care of this, what are my next steps? Well, the next steps would be you can schedule a tax strategy session with me personally. We'll get on the phone for 10-15 minutes, and I'll just kind of give you an overview of, listen to what you have to say and an overview of how we may be able to help you get there. The way you would schedule that is below, somewhere around here, there's a link you can click on to schedule that, and we'll get on the phone. It's not a sales pitch. I just want to see if I can help you, and if I can, I'll point you in the right direction. If not, I'll try to refer someone or something else that might be a better fit. Anyway, I hope you're having a great day. I hope this was helpful. I look forward to talking to you soon.